Hey everyone, it's Pete from BBI, hanging out in my little construction zone, and today I want to focus on our preferred self-drilling screws for steel studs. So, in a previous video, and I'll put that link up here, I discussed our preferred bugle head drywall screws, which are the perfect partner for installing drywall to timber frames like this little guy, timber studs. But unless you've been living under a rock for a while, you'll know that steel frames like this one have been used for many years in commercial building and construction. But they're now becoming a fast-growing alternative in general and domestic housing as well. So, if you're a contractor, you want to be a contractor, or you're selling to a contractor, you'll know that any little help with install time and install quality will pay off big time. And that's where the preferred self-drillers really come into play. We've developed these steel drillers specifically for steel frame construction, and we base it on the same principles we use for drywallers. Premium steel, single certified factory, only made in Taiwan with full lot traceability and certification back to raw materials. Now the differences just come down to the application itself. Here I've got the basics of a steel stud wall in Australia. And this might be a bit different in your country, but it's the same basic functions and principles. We call this a base plate or a track, and you may know it as a sill plate, a floor plate, a sole plate, or even a base track. All the same basic function. This gets fixed to the floor, and here I've got it fixed to my concrete slab just to demo how it works. And then an upright stud or a mullion is fixed between that and a top plate or a header plate, which is basically just the track plate turned upside down. The main point is that we still have to fix a sheet of drywall to these vertical studs. The preferred self-driller is specially designed for this, with a hardened drill form tip which acts just like a drill bit for cutting through the steel frame and making the hole the right size for the thread to then form into the steel. Like I've said before, on the job site, time is money. So we've made this screw with the same features as the drywaller. It installs quickly and it doesn't leave any oily residue. Ready for finishing. And finally, well, we go the extra mile. The preferred self-drillers are manufactured by our ISO 9001 factory, and they meet or exceed, okay, here we go, ASTM C954 and or ASTM 1513, and can come with an ICC ES evaluation report. That'd be an ESR 3231. Head marked on the screw heads for quality control, and these come in these great 5-pound containers or 50-pound heavy-duty cartons with, dare I say, 2 Phillips bits included. Phew, I'm done. I hope that explains why we think our preferred self-drillers are a cut above. Okay, that's it from me. I hope to see you again for another BBI construction review. Bye for now. Hey Goose, you big stud. Okay, back to work.